The Trump administration faces new legal challenges over the national emergency declaration to pay for a wall on the U.S. Mexico border. The American Civil Liberties Union filed a lawsuit yesterday. A group of 16 states filed a separate suit Monday that called the emergency declaration unconstitutional. Several landowners on the border are also fighting back. Mireya Villarreal is in Mission, Texas, with how properties are now at risk. Mireya, good morning.
Well, good morning. This part of South Texas is where that proposed border wall could end up being built. Some landowners have already received notices of surveys, others letters to buy their property. At one point, though, there are some people that are fighting back, as you just said, suing the government to keep what is rightfully theirs.
It's been about 6-7 generations, if not more.
This small 1-acre piece of land along the Rio Grande River was left to Yvette Gaitan by her father. It's now at risk of being taken away by the government for a new border wall. So she's suing the Trump administration to keep it.
I'm fighting his idea of what he thinks we need. They're going to take what I have left of my parents.
Last week, the Department of Defense released a statement saying the National Emergency Declaration authorizes the Secretary of Defense to determine whether border barriers are necessary.
I hope it's a wake-up call for all Americans that this administration that purports to be all about law and order is in fact lawless.
Mariana Trevino-Wright is the executive director of the National Butterfly Center, a facility that could lose about 70 acres of land. So the land behind me actually belongs to the National Butterfly Center, but over here to my left, this is property that belongs to the federal government. It's a national preserve. These signs just went up last week warning people they cannot go beyond this yellow line. It's restricted because inevitably this is where new portions of the border wall will be built. A lawsuit filed by the Butterfly Center in 2017 to stop the wall was dismissed last week. Is there a fear that this might be what's in store for other landowners?
I think it's a very real possibility, and they should be prepared for the worst.
So why fight for it?
Because it means everything to me. It means everything to me, to my kids. My sons saw my dad as more of a father than a grandfather, and to know that they're going to lose the last bit that we have of him it's not easy.
The La Lomita Chapel is right behind me. It was actually spared in that funding compromise from last week. But right now with this national emergency declaration, they say that they are not out of the woods yet. We did reach out to the White House, the Department of Defense, and DHS. All of them would not comment about these lawsuits. John?
Mireya, thank you.